Good morning. This is Lyle. It's Wednesday, the 10th of January, 2024, and we went to the training yesterday for the chemo just to go over the side effects, what to expect, and the actual how it's going to work when we come in on the 22nd. The 22nd, we meet with the doctor at 9:50. Possibly the radiation oncologist too, just as a follow-up, but then go to the infusion center and from there get hooked up. The first day we'll be going through the actual, they do infusion there on the first cocktail and observe, and that will be 3.5 hours roughly, they said, to infuse all that. There'll be some time before for prep, so they said that's 3.5 hours actual infusion time, so we might be there for 4 hours plus that day. Anyway, well, and by the time, first I need to do blood work before, so might be there 5 or 6 hours that day by the time we get everything done, or more. Anyway, so there's 3 different components to the cocktail, and don't ask me to pronounce them. I'm not going to even try. But anyway, this cocktail is a fairly good one, I guess. The actual nurse practitioner that was going over this with us, she actually had colon cancer 4 years ago, or I'm sorry, 8 years ago, 7 years ago. Don't worry, I'll get it right yet. It was 7 years ago. It was colon, where mine is rectal, but hers was stage 4. So she says she's very blessed to be in remission for 7 years now. But and she had this exact same cocktail, so she had pretty good knowledge of what it can do. Of course, everybody reacts different to chemo. Just like right now, I've decided not to worry about cutting my hair in case it falls out anyway. What's the point? They said, you may lose all of your hair, you may lose some, it may just thin, you may not lose hardly anything. Just depends on how this chemo affects your system and how the system reacts to it. But anyway, so that'll start the 22nd. After they do the in-house infusion, the last step is they hook up the unit, which will pump it into my system over the next 48 hours, the same dose cocktail, and then from there it'll be at a slower rate, so it won't be as harsh. From there, the third day, which will be Wednesday the 24th, I come back in and they unhook it, and I get the rest of the time off until the Monday of the next week, of the week after, so I get 12 days without having to deal with it. Some recovery time, which would be good, although the effects are cumulative, so as we take more and more, the effects may get stronger. Just like it did with the radiation and chemo that I just got done with. Now I'm off of that for a couple of days, and it's maybe a little less pain, but I'm still having issues, with bowel movements and things that, can be unexpectedly urgent, or just painful. They're always painful to a degree. It's just how much that terrible cutting, slicing pain is gone. They said it sounds like a fissure in my rectal area there someplace. Also, because the tumor is so close to the anal verge, it could be, that the tumor is upset. Who knows? Anyway, so we'll get through all that and go on from there and just see how this affects. It doesn't sound like fun. Gisla's worried about it. My wife is worried about it. About how it might affect me and, the days that are bad days. But like I said, you just got to go on. You can't not do it. I mean, the alternative is not a good alternative, which is just let the cancer spread and die. So we'll get rid of this stuff. Anyway, like I said, hers was stage 4, so she's very happy. Mine is just stage 3, so it's not as severe. She said that's the worst thing about colon cancer and colorectal cancer is that it just goes undetected most likely until you have severe pains or something and try to figure out why. you have it. I never had those pains. I never had anything that I would have recognized as an issue of this. So that's the total importance of getting screening, because most of the time when they find rectal cancer or colorectal cancer, colon, or anything in that area, it's quite advanced. Mine is just locally advanced, which is good. It affected lymph nodes locally, but not anything beyond that we know of at this point. So anyway, that's where we are now. Like I said, I still have pain and still get tired sometimes. The blotchiness has gone away a little bit since I'm not taking the capecitabine. I don't know what affects what, but we'll just see how the cumulative effect is. And if it goes away, because I have nothing now until the 22nd, so I've got 12 days, 13 actually, totally free and of this, and hopefully we can get that tear or fissure, whatever you want to call it, healed up and get ready for the next round of things. See what that brings. Anyway, so just remember, cancer screening saves lives, and rectal cancer is a pain in the butt. It's not always fun to sit. Anyway, have a great day and a great rest of your week. Thanks. Bye.